Women just, I think women sugar mad. All this stuff that we hear now from shrinks is, well, you know, all you do is get over it, you have to love yourself, and that's the most important thing in the world, and blah, blah, blah. You know what? Screw it. Fight for the money. Get the men to pay you the money that you ripped you off for. Take them to court. What is the matter with everyone? Women have just turned into big pussies. First we turn men into pussies, then they lash back, get all their money back, and now we're pussies. It's horrible. It's disgusting. But nonetheless, men have not treated us very well, and women aren't angry about it anymore. We've lost all of the power that we were getting. I mean, it took 100 years to get the vote to even be considered a human being. Then that stopped because after the war, then you had to wear Dior suits, and everyone got big cupboards and lots of tin food, and all you do is worry about being in the kitchen. And then finally, the 60s, we get back again. You can have sex, there's birth control, everything is marvelous. Everything is going to work out really well. And then in the 80s, when women start getting some power, then they just push you back down again because everything is we have to lay off more women. Now women do get even 40 hours a week, therefore they can't get, what is it, medical, dental. They can't take care of their kids, so they have to take these crappy little jobs so they can't even see their kids. My sister works 3 jobs just to pay, pay her mortgage. We are one of the richest countries on earth. I mean, we have absolutely everything. We can afford to make every single person have decent housing and food. We can do that. Once you become poor, you get poorer and poorer and poorer and poorer. So you're like the snake that swallows its own tail. Once you can't afford a place to live, then you can't afford anything. And then you can't get a job, and then you can't. That's how I wound up here. This is her vagina. I did make a mistake on the nipple, so now there's 2. And now, I mean, men will love it because they're like a good 40 double D. And it's because women own, the moon, the lunar cycle, and everything is for us. But I thought symbolically it would be nice to keep the vagina there. If you only give me, as a person on disability, $850 a month, well then you already know, as a government, that I cannot afford a place to live. You know that for a fact, because I'm surely hoping you know that for a fact. I cannot afford a place to live. I cannot afford food. I can't afford transportation. I can't afford anything. So you have deliberately set up an entire class of people to be poor. That was what you did by giving me $800 a month. How do you expect someone to live on $800 a month?
On the day the brush right now, it's gonna be a little cold.
I really wonder, 'cause how could
the canvas is right on the floor like a carpet. So smudge that paint.
what was going through your
I got a little accident from your face, so
two NA meetings. That was the first time for me to do that.
How do you like it?
Something new, something different for me, and I didn't say too much because it was my first time. There's my second time.
So whenever I see a girl on the street who's lost, or say if you need a meal, you can go there. Lots of them have been there already and they're just not wanting to go back.
If I'm feeling down, then I come and talk to you.
Certainly. My door is always open.
You guys can create your own support group, right?
Yeah.
one thing I really love about this house is that they let women who go out at night to prostitute themselves, whichever they do, they're allowed to come back and have a safe place to go. I love that. I think that's brilliant. That's the best thing that they ever did.
Women have a tendency to run to a shelter, right? And spend some time out, and then when we get sick, we pop up to the hospital, get all better, and we go to a shelter for a while and get inspired, eh?
What would you want to say to young girls?
Young girls. Young girls. Like they would care.